Hello mathematicians, puzzlers, and other curious people. In this video, we're talking about growth. In other words, the change from before to after some event or time period has taken place of some quantity. It seems simple, but there can be some complexities. Let's investigate. So in this example, we're comparing two investments. One investment cost $500 to get into, and the other investment cost $100 to get into. So first, we often need to calculate the absolute change, which is just the amount of change in the same units in which the problem was given. In this case, it will be dollars. So the way we'll calculate that will be the ending value minus the beginning value. The ending value here was $750. So that's what their shares are worth after a while. But their beginning value was $500. So we'll do 750 minus 500, and we'll find out that their absolute change in the value of those shares was $250. We can do the same thing for the other investment. The other investment is currently worth $300 when it cost $100 to invest in. 300 minus 100 is 200. So the second investment's value has changed by $200. It might seem from this like the first investor did much better because the first investor earned $50 more in profit than the second investor. On the other hand, you might notice that the first investor had to invest more money in the first place. If the second investor had invested $500, they would own more than $300 worth of the company now because it would have grown. Here's how we can compare that. We can take their absolute change, ending minus beginning, and divide that by the beginning value of their investment. So we can take that $250 and divide by $500. A calculator tells us that that's 0.5. These are often expressed in percents, so that is a relative change of 50%. Definitely a respectable investment growth. On the other hand, this absolute change of $200 when divided by the beginning value $100 gives 2 or 200%. So that investment grew by 200% of the initial value, a much better percentage rate of growth. So if I were going to invest some money, I would probably ask that second investor for some tips about what they look for in a company, because I see that they got a very impressive relative growth on their investment. So that's a way you can use this. You might notice that that exceeded 100%. That's okay because this isn't a part out of a whole. Also, although we didn't see any like this in this problem, if the ending value is less than the beginning value, it's possible for these absolute or relative changes to be negative. Calculator!